Now on YouTube, I'm the Softman, and welcome back. Smart oxygen not included, the agriculture update. Let's go ahead and press play. So here we are, guys, in a fresh, brand new world, doing quite well, actually. A much better start, because it was at this particular point, I think, that in the last series that that eventful episode where I broke through by accident into the water and I left only the one tile and the water just kept piling out all over the base, created a whole load of problems. The only thing is we do have one singular problem, and that is in here there is indeed, if I can find how to find out what's in here, polluted dirt. And that's the only thing that's causing us real issue at this particular moment in time. Other than that, we're all beavering away and working quite nicely. We've got some cots all set up on the top here. Let's go ahead and speed this up. We've got some cots on the top here. We do need to start look at stress, as Nim has an 8% stress level at this moment in time. So we do need to start looking at stress. I've forgotten what we were going to use this bottom for now. Oh no! I think I was going to use it for the piles of whatchamacallits and what have you. We're going to need to get fertilizer on the go. Oh, look at that! Everybody's asleep. Everybody's asleep. Nim. What is wrong with Nim actually? Tired. Hopefully this will reduce the amount of stress, and it actually has reduced the stress down to 6% right now. We do need to take a look at food as well, but that will come shortly. I did want to plant a load of plants, didn't I? I think what we'll do is let them dig this bit out of here. I've forgotten what I was going to do with this area. Oh, goddamn. Right, just give me a second, guys. I need to go back into my old video and have a look, see what I was going to do. Apparently, that is exactly where I said I was going to put the fertilizer, so I am not particularly, overly useless, which is good. Nim is currently holding her breath because if we take a look, all the carbon dioxide is starting to build up down here, and in fact there's a problem in here, and there is oxygen in here, but there's carbon dioxide as well, and there's no way of it getting out here. What we're gonna have to do is probably, when we unlock the ability to be able to do it, is gas permeable tiles and put them all along the bottom here so that it seeps down into here. Right, now we've got that, let's just press play. And we've got this now, so what we shall do is we shall go into, where would I find it? Algae terrariums. Well, recycles carbon dioxide, we definitely need to do that. That's where I was going to put these, wasn't it? Down here. I said fertilizer, but I don't think I'm going to put the fertilizer down here because it's going to create polluted oxygen, obviously. So we'll want to pop some algae terrariums down here, and that will create some oxygen for us, which I'm okay with. We'll dig this little part out here. In fact, we'll prioritise. Will we prioritise that? We do need to dig some of this up so we can start making proper food. Oh, we've run out of research to do because farming is now done. We now get planter boxes, compost, and algae terrariums. We've already done that one, of course. It's a shame that you can't queue these up. It really would be nice. Gas piping is probably the next thing that we want to get into because we want to start pumping that gas around, and that's an issue for us at the minute. But we should be fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this out here like this. And we're going to dig all of this out like that. Because we do want to have access to this water over here. We can also dig out towards this area over here and have some water there if we so wish. But we really need to be careful where we put that. Algae terrarium's going. 12% stress now. Nim is getting stressed. We might have to get a massage table on the go. So we've got liquid. Oh, did we get liquid stuff? Did I do that? Oh, liquid piping I must have done. Gas piping next then. Sanitation would not be a bad idea, so that these guys can stop getting dirty hands and stuff like that, because apparently that plays more of a role now within food. So we'll get a ladder going up there as well. And these will be our two main ladders. We might have some on the ends as well, when I know where the ends are going to be. we might want to put it on this side, you know. In fact, let's do that. And this is where priority. I'm going to make this more of a... Am I going to make this more of a priority? I think we'll make these a priority because we need them, and we'll make these a priority as well. Dig this area out, put another one with a manual airlock there that will allow us to then put the fertilizer at the back here. So if polluted oxygen does get out, it's not going to be a big deal because we're going to deal with this area all as one anyway. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Right, let's speed this up then. Speed this up. Belgabar still pumping gas there and getting that battery filled up. It's only a tiny battery. And it's not filling up that much, to be honest. Yeah, it's... we've got a problem. We will have a problem if we don't keep it in check at this moment in time. But let them dig all that out. We'll put all the fertilizer on this side. Where is the fertilizer? Or the decor? Do need to get some of that. Massage table would be quite nice, I think, actually. Probably going to do that up here and make a little bit of a massage area on the top here where the oxygen is. I think that might not be a bad idea. Right, where are we looking for compost? So we will put that over on this side. So we'll put that right there. We will be having a tiled wall there. In fact, we'll probably just extend that up to there a little bit. We might have to dig this little bit out over here, but that's not a problem. That shouldn't cause an issue like what it has done in the past. We'll put a manual airlock there as well. And what we'll do eventually is we'll pump the air out of both of these, so the polluted oxygen will get pumped out, scrubbed, whatever it needs to get done eventually over on that front there. But all of these need algae? Only need water. I see. Well, we should be able to get to some water at some point soon. In fact, I probably do want to build this down as far as there. They can jump up too, can't they? Can they? I have no idea. Let's make a little step there. Cancel that. And we'll cancel that instead. We'll dig that through. That should be fine. That's that oxylite, which apparently I'm okay to dig up. Somebody told me. Which is good. Which is good. So the colony requires a food source. We will get there, don't you worry. And insufficient oxygen generation, which we are trying to work on. And I apparently lack resources, but they're all done, so it should be fine. Oh, they're nearly built this, guys. Look at this. They're absolutely rattling through this. Absolutely rattling through this. Let's let them do that first. Hopefully they'll take that out of there themselves and go and put it in the compost heap. Fingers crossed they will do that. Seems to have... Oh, have they done that? Look at that. They must have done... Yes, they've taken it out. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. When a plan comes together, eh, guys? When a plan comes together. Right, let's do this part next because stress will start to become an issue. We'll let them do that. And also this area. For the water. They do need to dig that out. Oh, we've researched gas piping now, which is great. Combustion, that will get us power. Filtration, biodistiller, gas filter, liquid filter. This is probably what we want to go down if we want to do this. Percolation, which is the air scrubber, which filters carbon dioxide, removes it from the air. Produces a steady supply of oxygen using piped-in water. Interesting. Sanitation would be a good thing as well, but we need water to be able to do that. So I'm going to go filtration first. I'm going to go filtration. And we'll rattle through this now. Let them get that done. Plenty of algae kicking around. We are running low on power all the time, but good old Belgabar is there, ready and waiting to go. It's good old Belgabar. Oh, emitting. Yeah, there's the bad stuff. Refinement. Let's have another compost heap. Let's have a few compost heaps actually. We'll be nice and ready for that then. Plumbing. That's good. That is good. A lavatory greatly reduces stress and disease by more hygienically handling duplicate waste. That will probably be a good idea. Sanitation research. So we'll get on with that. We'll get on with that as well at some point soon. Let's fast forward this. Because this stress level of Nim Nim... Why is it only Nim? Why only Nim is getting stressed here? Low oxygen, grimy and dirty hands. But the stress, I want to know why they're stressed. Decor expectation, 10%. 10% slash cycle. Okay, low oxygen. Check. So if we have a look, do these other people not have the decor expectation? Oh no, they do. Oh no, that's the one that doesn't require expectation. The decor. Oh, right, hold up, guys. You're moving a little bit too fast for me here. There's Nim Nim, really not looking happy. Finn, for instance. Let's have a look at the stress. Decor expectation, new friend, -10. So they've all got the same. Why is it that Nim Nim is getting more and more stressed than anybody else? I am unsure of this. I am really, really unsure of this. But let's take a gander. Ooh, dangerous levels of carbon dioxide building up now, guys. We're going to have to sort this out. We need to break through to this. In fact, it is getting bad on the old oxygen front. But we have got the old algae deoxidizers that we can use around the place as well. Shouldn't be an issue. Let's pump that into there. We do want to break into a new area though, preferably with one with like the... Is that? Yes, that's vacuum. We can break into that, but there's water over the side here and we don't want to break into that. I think what we'll do is we'll get a ladder going up here. We will cancel those and we will also dig this part out so that we can release some of the pressure, because at some point that is going to not want to output oxygen. So they've done this area up here. Let us go ahead and grab ourselves some decor. We really need food as well, actually. Massage table there. We're going to slap out a flower vase right next to it. I don't think we need a tasty thingy-mabobbins. Ceiling lamp, which we haven't. We require interior decor to be able to do that. Right, food is also a thing, which we'll probably... can we put it down here? Can we put it down here? That mealwood. Harvest remaining 3. Dirt. Have we got any seeds kicking around? Don't know if we do. We've got one over here. I can see that. Muckroot. But we do need to get into some sort of food. Planter box, a microbe musher. That is not what we want at this moment in time. I'm afraid we're going to have to deal with it though. Oh, plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. Filtration. Oh, we need the second lot of... we need the supercomputer to be able to do that, don't we? Damn. Right, let's get interior decor then. No? Power bridge battery. That's a bigger battery, that. Mess table. A place to eat and reduces stress. Okay. Well, we'll do that anyway, because we haven't got the other stuff just yet. The microbe musher we'll leave there. What we'll put is the research, the stations, the supercomputer we'll put over here. And we'll drag the power wire all the way over there. So we've got something to work towards. We have something to work towards, and Nim Nim's 22% stress is really... Look at that. Everybody else is fine. It's just Nim. It's just you, Nim. It's just you. God damn. Right, we are prioritising this, but they don't seem to want to... Oh, right. Okay, that is because they need to dig this entire lot out. Like that. To be able to do it. Okie dokie. How are we doing for this? Well, we're doing all right. Across here, we've got plenty of oxygen. It's looking fantastic, and that's because of this thing right here. The issues are, we've got enough oxygen coming through here. They're going to break through there soon, so that will equal some air pressure out. Also... Oh. Right. Let's do that as well. Let's get that done. So we're going to dig out there so they can get to this water, so that these algae terrariums can... Oh, no, 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 no! No. Why does it do this to me? Why does it do this to me? I swear to living... Oh, my goodness gracious me. Every time. The thing is, I forget that the sand is there, and the sand then, it just all falls apart. Guys, just all falls apart. Was this all here? This water? I think it might have just broken through the whole lot of it. From here, did it? I don't know, guys. I don't know, but this is just an absolute nightmare. Once again, we've got water everywhere. The stress is going to go through the roof, and I'm not happy. Right, top priority, guys. We need to get this sorted. Oh, they dug through that. I think then it fell through there. God damn. Let's build that. Get it top priority. Come on now. We've got problems here, guys. We've got real problems. Everybody. Nim Nim's gone down in stress. Even though the entire base is now flooded, Nim Nim has gone down in stress levels. Seems weird to me. Let's give him a little bit of a ladder there. Should be able to reach that. And then, oh my god. This is so bad. There's so much water coming through here, guys. I think they've managed to stop the flow. Woo! Right, they've stopped the flow. However, we've got so much water. This is unbelievable. Luckily, though, the algae terrariums over here should no longer need water. They should be creating tons and tons of oxygen with the amount of water that is just floating on top of them. I wonder if that's a thing. I wonder if they can actually do that. It's awaiting water. I mean, literally, it is just swamped with water. How is it awaiting water? You should be able to put these underground. That would be so much better. Awaiting water. Unbelievable. Underground completely. But no, they're awaiting water. Right, we need to sort this out. So we'll get a little bit of a ladder made over to here. Oh, why me? Why all the time, guys? Why all the time must this happen? Got the tile there. It's going okay. We just need this done. Come on now, guys. All hands on the deck for this. There we go. We're going to let that out on there. So it's all going to fall down into that little hole right there. We're going to have to dig out this area. That is also going to be top priority digging. Yeah, top prioritized digging. It'll fall straight the way down. There's a little bit of water floating around there. We'll have to mop that up. Oh, there's like sand all over here as well. This isn't going well. This is once again, water is my enemy. I swear. Water is my enemy. This is full. I can't believe how. When this was like that can't be full from just that. That is crazy. That is crazy, guys. If we can just get it down here, there's no reason for these to come down here. Let's dig that out. Let's make it top priority as well. Get that out of the way. In fact, let's dig all this out. Get that out all the way as well. Can we just mop this up? Is that a thing? Don't think we can we? Don't think they can do it like that. Oh no, it seems to be working actually. It does seem to be working. Oh, we've got a new duplicant. Let's choose a duplicant. Somebody who can clean up, preferably. Oh no. Right, okay, so we've got somebody with athletics, tinkering and strength as a yokel, so we can't perform research, but is a binge eater when they're stressed, and is an early bird, so that's not too bad actually. A vomiter, a loud sleeper, medicine. Have we got somebody who can do medicine? I don't know if we have at this moment. An iron gut can eat anything without getting sick. Nice, good stuff. That is pretty good. Stress response is a vomiter, but it's that loud sleeper. You'll have to get Mimar. Mimar's in here. We'll have to get. I think this is the one that I'm going to go for, guys. I think so. We've got 2 people who can do the power. So what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to give this one a name. And just thinking. I don't think I have Dwight. I'm just going to put him as Dwight. Dwight back on here just yet. So we'll go ahead and give him that name. And we'll use that. And print. There we go. These guys do not like... Oh, God. Is that... Oh, it's all falling apart up the top here. See, it's going to fall apart over here as well. That's sandstone, though. Oh, no. Let's get them to clean up first. Because this is where the massage table is going to go. Right, that is brilliant. That is fantastic. All that water is now gone. It's just down here. But I'm not bothered about water being down here. That's not an issue. What is an issue is it being up here and in the workspace. That is a terrible issue. We're also going to need to put some tiles out here, I think. Whilst we can. Right, ladder. We'll pop that across there. These ladders. We'll get tile all the way across. Just in case. But we'll leave them to do that. That shouldn't fall through at any point soon, so we should be fine on that front. Stress is a massive thing now, as Nim Nim has hit a massive high. Massage table. Can I tell? Oh, it needs power? Of course it does. There we go. In fact... Let's get that cancelled from there. It does need to try to follow the areas of which they can move. So there we go. We really, really need this. No seeds selected. Let's put a briar seed in there. So already the decor levels are going to be sky high. Put the ladders there so that they can jump across. We will be there we go. Look, we will be moving those ladders. Don't you worry. They're not going to stay there forever. Dwight has done the good thing and decided to sleep over here. I'm quite glad about that. Actually, we do need to get a sleeping area for him. I'll put that there, and we'll move on. Oh, I can't believe this has happened to me again. The water. Though, luckily for us, we did manage to sort it rather quickly this time. Whereas last time, it all went to absolute shit. It really, really did. It doesn't look like oxygen is becoming a good thing for us at this moment in time. We've got a lot of oxygen being made down here, but unfortunately, it's not getting into these areas of the base. And it should do. It should float. It should go up there. But gas permeable tiles... We need them in our lives. We do need them in our lives. Because, oh, they've done it again. I knew that would happen at some stage. But it's okay, guys. We can deal with this. Right, we're going to have a serious issue with Nim Nim at this moment in time if we don't get this sorted. So everyone, double time on that electrical wire now, please. Now, will the tile keep that back? That is a question I need to ask. Right. It has no power. Well, it won't have any power. Come on, then. That last one. Is there one more? Oh, no, there we go. Right, Nim. What are we waiting for now? Maximum stress 50. Oh, hang on a minute. Has this changed? Break time policy. Well, I want to get that to 40. So is Nim going to come... Ah, I don't have to assign it anymore. They just come up and use it when they get to 40 stress. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. I like that. Right, let's have a look at the decor. Well, there's a little bit around here. Not a fantastical amount, but... this is a problem. Minimum stress. Break time ends when it's reduced to 0. Well, yes. That is true. And I will also... That needs to be top priority. Why is Nim Nim... You need to stay on there then, Nim Nim, please. Not disappear when you get to 40 stress. She doesn't disappear when she gets to 40 stress. She shouldn't do anyway. Not by the looks of things. Okay. So that is now done. Let's get the rest of the mopping up done. Which is all along here. And let's get the rest of this digging done as well. There. It's a job that you need to do. Oh, they're mopping up first though. They're getting rid of all that water that's down there. That's okay. I'll let you off. I'll let you off this once. They're still researching. How close are we? Well, they've only literally just started, of course, because we had the massive problem with that. So, okay, food. Really need food. Well, we've got the microbe musher on the go. Mush bars, which is basically just dirt. Or meal lice and water. The quality is terrible though. The quality is grisly. That's a -3. May cause diarrhea. We've got the areas though to be able to deal with that, I suppose. And then continuous. Can we do that? Can we just leave that on continuous? Now, somebody... I'm going to put this as priority 8. The microbe musher. So, who is our resident cook? Niralosa is our resident cook. That's a cooking of 0, cooking of 0, cooking of 0, and a cooking of 0. So it is Niralosa who is going to be the cook. Niro, I hope you enjoy cooking. Because you are going to be cooking, apparently. Good, good. Soggy feet. Well, hopefully... Oh, we're going to have to get rid of this, aren't we? If they're going to end up with soggy feet. It's going to be an issue. Right, let's have a look at more longer term sort of food here. The planter boxes, of course. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get as many planter boxes as we can into there. We do need to try to find something to actually plant. Oh, is that muckroot? Can we use that? I need the lice thing. It should have been dropped down here somewhere. There's Nim Nim. Nim Nim's got off the stress thing again, and I've asked her not to. God damn it. Right, how are we doing for oxygen? Well, we're getting much better, especially down here. Much, much better, but that should eventually percolate. Is that the right word? Up into here. It should be. Everything's the wrong way around at this moment in time. Everything is the wrong way around. Carbon dioxide should be falling down here, and it's not. For some reason. It's probably these airlocks, because I've sent it to do that. Yeah, might be. Can't stop that. Insufficient oxygen generation. Really? I've got 2 algae. Oh, oh no, I haven't got 2 at all. This requires power. Completely forgot. Let's hook that up. Poor Belgabor. All he does is seem to just run and run and run all day. Run and run and run all day. Good job that they're taking the water from here though, not over there first. I like that. That's good. That is good. And there's the planter boxes all done and dusted. We've got plenty of mealwood seeds apparently. So I can go ahead and plant all of these up. Mealwood seed. Sleet wheat. I have not even... Is that must be a new thing, I'm sure it is. Right, mealwood is in. So, Mike... Oh, for crying out loud! Ah! This goddamn water, I swear. Top priority, guys. We've got some water to do. Oh. Oh, for crying out loud. Honestly. This game and water is going to kill me, I swear. This water's just going to go this way and this way, isn't it? I'm going to have to put the tile across the entire friggin' top roof here. I can jump across then. Get that wall up and running, guys, and then mopping is to be done before we leave this episode. There we go. Okay. Mop the entire floor, please. Also dig that. That is then gonna... It's gonna go through here as well, isn't it? I don't know. Can they reach that from there? I don't think they can they? Probably why they're not doing it. Oh, they need to do this electrical wire as well. You know what, guys? That is going to be it for the end of this episode, though. We're going to slow that right down there, because we're getting stress levels there. And, again, guys. Oh, gas permeable tiles. Nice. Blocks the flow of liquid without obstructing the flow of gas. That's good. That is good indeed. So the flow of gas should come through the tile. And that's what we want for this particular area. In fact, we want surely we'd want gas permeable tiles all over our base. The entire base needs to be gas permeable tiles so that gas can flow between areas. So all of our carbon dioxide will fall, whereas all of our oxygen will raise. At least that's what I am putting towards that. It needs copper ore though for that. Can I just put it straight on the top? Oh, I can. How awesome is that? Well, I'm going to do that immediately. Where's the most carbon dioxide? There, in this particular room. So that's fine. That'll. Thing is that they do have. It's carbon dioxide, not polluted oxygen, is it? That should be polluted oxygen in there. It's carbon dioxide, not oxygen. So we're okay on that front there. If we take that off, all these gas permeables are going to go in. Fingers crossed. Will they do that over the top of them? Surely it wouldn't have let me otherwise. Let me just see this really quickly, guys. I'll go ahead and give this top priority. Especially on this room here. Will that do it over the top? They don't seem to be doing that. Oh no, they're taking the copper now. There we go. Gas permeables look like they're going in. Here we are, guys. Oh, here we go. This is great. This is great. Now this will help massively with the flow of oxygen from this particular room up to here, especially. Let's take a quick look at what's going on. Oh, it's all going to get reshuffled. This is brilliant. This is good. This I like to see. So the oxygen is... Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, 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 guys. Working very well indeed. It's gas permeables. We want all of the carbon dioxide to end up down here. That's what we want. This is what we're after. That is fantastic. Well, we started this episode, guys, off really, really well. Unfortunately, water has become an issue. And once again, water has become an issue. And it started to seep into our base. Not exactly what I'm after, but nevertheless, guys, we're starting. We are starting. We've got food on the go. We've got plenty of oxygen kicking around now. We've got compost where it belongs. We'll start to improve their lives somewhat now that we've got water available to us. Insufficient oxygen generation again? Oh, it's not by too much though. We're okay. And no research task has been selected. So let's now move on to filtration. And then sanitation will be a thing, because we're going to need to be able to do that. Okay, guys. Well, that is going to be it for the end of this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please go ahead and leave a like. Oh, my goodness. An episode of 2 halves. Great start. Not so great finishing, but we'll work on it. Until next time, guys, I've been the Toff Man. As always, stay safe.